Well, good morning. Good morning. Today is January 26th, 2021. So the first card that comes up for today's energy, in general, just for today, for Tuesday, we have the Page of Wands. So for a lot of you, you're very excited about something, or you're wanting something to get started, or you're looking forward to something. For some of you, it's waking up to something fresh, something new, or in a different way. For a lot of you, it could have been a rough past couple days, even a past couple weeks, and for some, even months. For a lot of you, today being Tuesday, and again, this is going to tell you about the energy that is headed your way. This energy will probably last into the rest of the week with this page. I also feel like it's a lot to do with discovering something. Some of you may be discovering something about yourself. Some of you want to discover something about someone else, or maybe even a place, a particular place. It also feels like with the Page of Wands, you're lighter today. You feel more lighthearted. There's also a lot of energy here that talks about a freedom, so to speak. It's kind of having a release of something. Something that had a hold on you finally has let go. There's definitely going to be a balance here today, and there's energy coming in of just kind of gracefully going through the day. No stress, no pressure. Some of you may choose to worry about something that's already happened in the past. It may come through here and there as a recollection, but don't hold on to it. Don't allow it to control your day, all right? The next card that comes up for today's energy is the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, excuse me, this talks about maybe somebody has something legal going on, legal issues today. For some of you, it could be about having the courage to do something. Again, we talked about having this freedom to move forward, not looking back at the situation or not looking back on the past. But now when we have the Five of Wands, this is definitely talking about being able to handle a situation. It also talks about being willing to compete. It means you'll run against someone. You don't mind fighting for what it is that you want or believe in. So this is a good card here today, definitely talking about not giving up, having courage. It also talks about, again, for some of you, you may be dealing with a lawsuit. You may be bickering or arguing back and forth or challenging somebody. Depositions left and right. Let's get started with air signs today, shall we? Air signs. You have the Two of Swords, air signs. So with the Two of Swords, this card can be pretty interesting. It doesn't have to mean anything negative whatsoever. But when we talk about the Two of Swords, two meaning, okay, it could be choices, it could be decisions with the number two. Two can also be a union as well. But when we talk about the Two of Swords in general, it means having an indecision. Not being able to decide, which way to go, or which job to take, or which person to date, or who to share your information with, who can keep your secrets. For some of you, it may be about trouble, or feeling trouble, or somebody's causing trouble. Or for some of you, with the Two of Swords, this could definitely talk about trying to be balanced, or being balanced in a situation, knowing exactly what it is that you want, being able to kind of hit the bullseye like you see. It talks about aiming for something, trying to get a precise measurement, maybe trying to understand something more clearly, get the clarification on a situation, air signs. Fire signs, your card for today is in fact the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, fire signs, third party? No, I don't really feel like it has to do with third party. With Three of Wands, it's more about good partnerships. It's more about success. It's more about getting the cooperation from others that you need in order to move forward. It is also going to talk about not being careless, being very careful, not making mistakes. but being very tedious. Looking at something's intricate details. Okay, you're looking very closely at a situation, fire signs. Today talks about knowing what you want, waiting for, or knowing something's going to come that you may have to deal with, but waiting for the results of it or waiting for the satisfaction that will come from it is good news for fire signs. Water signs, you have the Page of Swords. So water signs with the Page of Swords, standing up for something, but also talking about grace and diplomacy, dexterity, but definitely handling something gracefully. It's definitely talking about for some of you, you may have been dealing with somebody who was kind of fake, somebody who wasn't showing you who they really are. You may be dating somebody or talking to somebody online. Be careful, because they may not be telling you the truth of everything or of a lot of things. So be careful. For some of you, somebody from long distance, maybe another country, may ask you for money. Do not give it to them. Do not give it to them, because whatever they're telling you is made up. It is made up. For some of you, you're dealing with an imposter. For some of you, you may like have a shadow around you. You may not feel like everything's going the way it should right now, but there are changes coming, water signs, so be patient. But because you guys are getting ready to do some type of transformation, I do feel. Earth signs, your card for today is the Knight of Swords. Woo, Earth signs, Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords, that's somebody who's really strong and brave. This is somebody who's willing to stand up for you, protect you. This is somebody who wants to be around you. This is somebody who's longed for this type of relationship. This is somebody who may be missing you from a distance as well. This is also somebody, again, who's very clever, who comes up with really creative ideas. This is also somebody who may have dealt with a troublemaker before, may have dealt with rumors, betrayal. For some of you, this could be man or woman, because the energy just coming from this card is saying that you've gotten through something, you were able to handle a situation, you may have been overwhelmed, but you didn't give up, you kept fighting. So that's a very strong card for you guys today. Now, what I am going to do is pick a card for a couple different signs, and we will do this randomly. So, first card that comes up would be for Scorpios. Scorpios, you have the Five of Swords, Scorpios. With the Five of Swords, okay, defeat, be careful. Empty victory, meaning you fought so hard for this situation and you thought it was going to be great, and after this argument or situation that happened, you felt like you have nothing. You felt like things were emptied out. It felt kind of like worthless. It was pointless to have this argument. Next would be Gemini, Queen of Swords. Wow, we got a lot of swords here. So Gemini, with the Queen of Swords, it's talking about being very skillful, being very brave, rushing to something, so don't hurry. Be careful. You don't want to rush, or rushing through something, or trying to rush to get something done. So that's pretty much what I feel is going on for today with that energy, but that's going to allow you to finish or complete what it is that you needed to do. A lot of you may have talked about the prosperity or the happiness that was going on in a certain situation. There may be harmony in reference to new projects that are getting created. I also feel like for a lot of you, especially air signs, that it's got something to do with being ambitious. Some of you may be greedy in a situation. Some of you may not be very happy with something that's going on right now. But there is definitely balance coming in. I also feel like there's going to be an opportunity for fire signs. You're going to be feeling impatient about a certain situation. You're going to want something to happen instantly, looking for instant gratification. Take your time and relax. If it comes too fast, it's not going to last. For some of you, I feel like it could be around earth signs. Earth signs, you may have a problem right now similar to the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which would be mistrusting somebody, having suspicion, feeling neglected in a situation. So be careful with that. I also feel like for Virgos, coming up for you is like the Ten of Pentacles, talking about wealth, property, stability. So you may be trying to sell a home. You may be looking to invest in some type of property. For some of you, it could be just looking for that stability, that financial stability. Now, at the middle of today, for all signs, I do feel like there is a lot of you who's going to deal with good intentions. Somebody trying to work something out, somebody trying to do something for you. For some of you, it's somebody who's not being selfish, somebody who's trying to share something with you. There could be a balance between earth signs and water signs today, or even air signs and water signs. Something coming up that's going to talk about the ability to work something out, talk something through. I also feel like there's a lot of harmony with new projects coming, like the Two of Pentacles, and that is for air signs too. There could be something going on where water signs, as the Seven of Pentacles, you can deal with a development, okay, and reevaluating something, putting a lot of effort in, having hard work in a situation, definitely dealing with something that gets overwhelming. But I feel like at the same time, you're going to be able to work something through or work something out. Now, I want to take this other card that I have here on the bottom of the deck for the day, and it comes up as the Fool card. So when we look at the Fool card for the day, and it's pretty much the middle to the end of the day, I wanted to see if there was any different energies, and there is. And there is. And when we talk about the Fool card, well, the Fool card, don't let it fool you, okay? The Fool card doesn't mean you were a fool. It means there's new beginnings coming. It means there is possibilities for today. So today, if you were unsure about something or how something's going to go, like in the beginning we saw that there might be something legal or lawsuits or whatever, but it is going to be positive in your favor. For some of you, there is an adventure in front of you. Some of you are going to take the opportunity to be able to scope something out or see how well this is going to go. You're going to take the opportunity to open the doors to something. Some of you may feel, in the reversal of the Fool card, feeling indecisive, may have hesitation, may feel there's some injustice done. For some of you, you may feel something was a bad choice or a bad decision. For some of you, you're overthinking a certain situation. So be really careful with that, because that overthinking can dominate you into a negative atmosphere. I don't want that to happen. For some of you, it almost feels like the Magician card, where you are trying to get a lot of creativity going on for the rest of the day. It also feels like there could be self-confidence being uplifted, finally understanding that believe in yourself, trust yourself. Your worth is very valuable. I also feel like for a lot of you, you're definitely going to show you have the power. You're going to show you have the skills or the ability to get something done, or to show something to someone, or to let them know you're more than capable for handling the job. For some of you, there will be a slave hand here. There will be somebody just trying to get by with something. Somebody may do just enough to just, if you're paying somebody to do something for you, whether it's work, whether it's roofing, whether it's landscaping, whatever, if you're paying somebody, make sure they're not trying to take advantage of your kindness. Make sure if they're charging you to do the work, that you separate business and pleasure. Stay out of their area so that they will continue to work and stay busy. If you hang around this person, I see them wanting to talk and talk and talk. And before you know it, they don't have enough time in the day to finish what they need to do. In other words, they could have gotten a lot more done had they not talked as much as they did. So I feel like they're just trying to make money by extending the time, by talking and talking and talking. So be careful of that situation. If you are having work done, and it may be by a family member, a friend, but whoever this work is being done by that you are paying, please get what your money is worth, and don't allow them to overrun you. All right, now for a lot of you, with your mood today, things could feel a little bit up and down. Your mood may feel like something's just not suiting you or not feeling like it should. For some of you, there could be an advancement here. There could be something that makes you feel a little uncomfortable. I'm going to say that. You might feel a little uncomfortable. But whatever's happening, whatever is going on here, I just feel like there's going to be something that makes you finally believe that things are going to work out for you. Things are definitely in their best way. For some of you, don't give up on something. Not quite yet. Don't give up on something. Although right now it's important to focus on yourself. It's important to get things done that you need to get done. But I also feel like there's going to be a balance coming in for you. There is going to be a lot of love, energy coming in, support, and encouragement. You're also going to find friends coming around and trying to help you out more. You're going to find a situation where you're feeling quite stuck or lost, but somebody is going to relieve you of that. I also feel like for some of you, you're holding on very tight to your money. You may not be trying to share, or somebody around you may be holding on again, still tight today with their money. I remember this card from yesterday, so apparently that same person is going to be around you again today. So don't let somebody take advantage of you and your money, okay? Because they do have money themselves, but they're trying to take your money. So you be careful of who's trying to make you spend your money, but they want to save theirs. You be careful with that. You know, it's funny, I had the same thing happen to me, and somebody tell me that just yesterday, and here it is now for you guys. So, with that being said, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Today is Tuesday, and I will be seeing you soon. Look for my next videos that are coming up for each sign.